What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's roll.
Pretty fine. Rich famous.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. Happy Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday. That means what you working on, how you working it, and is it working for you? Us in the real life, we want to know. NBA in-season tournament. Last day, moving on to the quarterfinals after this. A lot of moving parts, a lot of different things going on. I hate that we have to do all the digging and play out the scenarios and woo and Nonetheless, before we get into that, quick recap. Today is 11 games on the slate. Yesterday, only 4. I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing when it's 4, 5 games, I don't do that well. And yesterday, again, 1 win, 3 losses. We gave out 3 locks, 0-3. The only one we had yesterday was Boston, and we sat right here. When you say stuff out loud, I'm starting to notice a trend on that too. I'm like, I would give y'all Boston, but Miami, and that was the win. Brooklyn, bad spot. Lakers, sprinkle some dirt on them. They look L Trashington. And obviously the Pelicans, even though Atlanta is bums, Pelicans was right in it until they wasn't, and then Atlanta ended up winning by 12. Anyway, grand total bringing us to now we back to 152 we had 153 and 154, 1 game under 500. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we 78 and 69. We still 9 games above 500, so hopefully we can keep that trend going. With that being said, 11 games in the slate. We're going to run right through it. We're not going to stay long. I got to get to the gym. I got things that I have to do on this Tuesday. And that's the hot coffee right there. First game up, we got Cleveland Cavaliers at home, giving 16 to the Washington Wizards. I like Cleveland. I think they coming in pow. I think they coming in and do Washington dirty. They are not in the NBA. They're not in the in-season tournament with a chance of moving on. They lost to Boston and they lost to Atlanta, so they already had 2 losses. Even though they win today, I think they will win. They out of it, but we still gonna take Cleveland. There's no way that we can take the Wizards, but we not rushing to the window to bet on this game. Next game, Milwaukee out on the road at Detroit. Detroit got a chance. Milwaukee got a chance. I like Milwaukee. I think they're playing better. It's just a 1 game. Don't get me wrong. The spread look a little fishy, look a little funny. Y'all like, damn, why is it only 3? The public is on Milwaukee, but I'm going with Milwaukee. I can't look in the direction of the Pistons right now. I just can't. Next game up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road at Charlotte Hornets, giving 4.5. 2 bum teams. Charlotte got 2 wins more, 6-14. Philly is 4-14. No LaMelo Ball, no Mal Bridges, no Terrence Mann or whatever. I like Charlotte, but I understand why the spread is like this. Maxey gonna play, Paul George gonna play, Kelly Oubre gonna play. I just think overall with the players that Charlotte is missing, Philly could win the game and cover the spread. So I'm going to take my chances with Philly. I'm not in love with the game. I'm not running to the window to bet on this game. But I do like Philly, and I think they will cover. Why else are they home? Why are they favorites on the road? It should be Charlotte -1. Pick 'em. Charlotte -2. You know, I think they're begging us to take Charlotte at home. And let's see if the public, 82% money line. 82% money line for Philly, 53% minus the points, 47% with the points for Charlotte, and 18% for Charlotte at home. I think Philly come in and win. Next game up should be a good game on TNT. Orlando Magic on the road at my New York Knicks. Is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house? Like Shaolin, are you in the house? Like everybody, are you? Baby, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. Rest in peace, ODB. Wu-Tang, love the kids. It's a tough one right here, but not really. And I say not really because I'm not going to be a homer. Orlando has been playing good. They're on a 6-game win streak, and that's where I think the problem lies. They got a chance to move on. The Knicks got a chance to move on. Orlando's on a 6-game win streak. They beat the Lakers by 1 at the Lakers. Beat the Pistons by 11. Beat the Hornets by 11. Beat the Bulls by 14, beat the Nets by 23, and then beat the Nets by 8. I like the Knicks. I think the Knicks come out and show them. When you look at the history, it's been one game. But those games, they had Bank Banchero. They had their best player. I know the Knicks move some pieces around, etc. I still think the Knicks has the best 2 players on the team, which on the court, which is Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. To win by 2 baskets, to win by 5, the spread is 4.5. I think they could do it. I think the Knicks will do it. I'm not going to bet on this game. I think the Knicks will win. Y'all know my slogan when it comes to the Knicks. Next game, Indiana Pacers out on the road at Toronto. We've seen this game early in the season. Toronto getting 3 at home. They already beat Indiana at Toronto. Indiana was on the back-to-back. They lost 130 to 119. They lost by 11. Had just finished playing 2 rough games against Miami. They won 1, they lost 1. Now you're on the back-to-back and you play Toronto. They're coming off 2 losses, haven't been playing well. Also, in that back-to-back game, Napier, I think his name is, and Benedict didn't play. They will play tonight. And I think that will be the difference. I think that will be the difference. I'm going with Indiana. All they got to do is win the game. I know Toronto got the whole country behind them, right, Jay? I think Indiana is the better team, although they may not have been playing better. I think they are the better team. Neither one of these 2 teams will advance in the quarterfinals. They both out, and it's just really just get back on track for Indiana. I know they trash on the road. I think their record is like 5-11 or something like that. They trash on the road. But I'm going to go with Indiana. Next game up, Utah at OKC. OKC -13.5. I think OKC wins. I think they cover after losing to Houston Rockets. They win and they move on. Obviously, Utah is they out of it. I see OKC winning. I see them covering. Next game, Memphis at Dallas. A lot of scenarios. If Dallas win, they in. I think Memphis needs some help. Memphis on a 7-game win streak, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that comes to an end as well. Beat Philly, Bulls, Blazers, Pistons, Pelicans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Indiana Pacers, they beat them by 15. That's 6. 6-game win streak. I think it comes to an end tonight. I like the Dallas Mavericks. I think they win. I think they cover. I think they move on. Next game, San Antonio Spurs out on the road at Phoenix. Phoenix giving 7.5. San Antonio win. They move on. Phoenix win. They're going to need a little bit of help. I think they need OKC to lose, or they need some other teams, and it's too much for me to keep up with the shit. I'm just going to keep it honest with you. I hate handicapping the game like that. What if this, and possibly think of what's going to happen instead of just saying Spurs been playing all right. Phoenix been playing all right since Kevin Durant came back. They won their first game against the Lakers, lost to the Brooklyn Zoo. Who else they lost to? Beat the Lakers, lost to Brooklyn, beat the Warriors, Been chilling at the crib though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be their 6th game in a row at home, and then they go on the road to the Pelicans, Miami, and the Magic. I think Phoenix will win, but I'm gonna take this 7.5 with the Spurs because I'm wondering why is it 7.5? Is they booking us like yesterday with Minnesota, the house of disappointment? You're giving 7.5 to the Lakers. Oh, because you're gonna beat the Lakers and you're gonna beat them bad. That could be the case, but I'll try my hand with the Spurs. Next game up, the second game that's on TNT, doubleheader. Golden State Warriors, they at Denver. Denver giving 5. Warriors is in whether they win or lose. I do know that much. Denver, they need to win, and I think they need some other stuff or whatever, depending on how much they beat the Warriors by. Nuggets been win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Like, kind of, inconsistent team dating back to they lost to the Grizzlies, beat the Grizzlies, lost to the Mavericks, beat the Lakers, lost to the Knicks, beat the Jazz, lost to the Clippers. I think they beat the Warriors, and we're going to just follow that up and down seesaw trend. I think they could beat the Warriors. Warriors are on a 4-game losing streak, haven't been playing well at all. Lost to the Suns, lost to the Thunder, 2 good teams. Lost to Brooklyn, lost to the Spurs. Did they play Denver this season yet? They didn't play Denver yet. I like Denver at home to do what they do. Next game, we got Houston Rockets at Sacramento. Houston is in, I think, regardless. They 3-0. This game don't matter, but it matters in the standings. After just beating the top team in the West, they will move to the number 1 seed in the West. Let's go to standings. They sit number 2 regardless. Obviously, if they lose and the Grizzlies win, then it'll be a tie at 15-7. But the Thunder is 15-5. Warriors is 12-7. So, you know what I mean? I like Rockets tonight. Sacramento they've been trash. I mean, sprinkle them with some dirt, pour some dirt on their burial. Until they play well. I know they want to light the beam tonight. They not going nowhere as far as the tournament. And I don't see them beating the Rockets. I see the Rockets coming out strong, winning, going 4-0 in the tournament, and also locking down that number 1 seed in the West if they end up having the same record. Well, actually, they won't have the same record because the Thunder not going to lose. So the Thunder will be 16-5, and the Rockets will be 16-6. So they'll still be number 2. Check your own videos. You always be number 2. You know what I mean? Some whole shit. Last game of the night, Portland Trail Blazers getting 8.5 on the road at the Clippers. Clippers lost their first 4 games at home. Now they won 8 straight. I think they make it 9. I was leaning towards Portland. Portland already went in there and beat the Clippers. That's one of their losses. Prior to that win that the Portland got, Clippers, I think, won 8 straight or 7 straight dating back. I think they come out and they, I'm not sure if they're going to move on in the tournament or not. I didn't look up that part. But I think they come out and I think they could cover the spread. So we going with the Clippers. With that being said, let's get to the locks. But first, let's play the theme music.
Famous.
When the winner chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, 1-on-1 pop-a-vism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals.
All right, here go the locks, folks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. There's some 11 games. I think we could go strong today. And we're going to give out 6 locks today. We're giving out 6. And we're going with the Clippers, going with Houston, going with Denver, going with the Spurs, going with Dallas. That's 5 West Coast teams. And we're going with Indiana to get the revenge on Toronto. So that's Indiana. That's Dallas. That's Spurs. That's Denver. That's Houston. That's the Clippers. $100 on a 6-pick. 48-41. Yeah, kid, that feeling. We definitely want to hit that. Let me know who you taking. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate you for rocking with the kid, but y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.